Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Garrity here. This is the pre-show for Fighter Source 2015 semifinals. I have a very special guest with me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to recognize this face. World champion lightweight from last year, the 2014 Fighter Source season, Josh "Reckless" Mayville. Josh, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell the folks at home a little bit about your journey through the Fighter Source season last year. What did you take home from that?
I started off Fighter Source tournament last year. My first fight of the season was actually my toughest fight. And then from there, we finished and we actually called our shots through the rest of the tournament. Had a couple knockouts and then finishing up with the world title, ending it in 4 seconds over in London.
I actually wanted to bring that up. Knockout in 4 seconds. It was the fastest knockout we've ever had in Fighter Source. And I had actually found out later you were even a little bit injured for that fight too. So I know you wanted to get it over fast. Did you have any reservations going across the country or across the world to England to fight in that? Was there anything that you were worried about? Because you sure didn't come out like it.
You know, I wasn't worried. I'm never really worried, but I guess that's where I get my name Reckless from. But when I got on the plane to get over there, I don't know if it's the pressure, because I had to see a dentist when I got there, and I actually had a abscess in my tooth, and that's why I had the pressure. My face was swollen up, and I couldn't practice when I was there. I had to just sit in the sauna. I couldn't really do anything that I was scheduled to do. And before the fight, I said that I had to go out there and finish it quick, and that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, and let that be a lesson to you folks. Don't train, don't practice. You'll knock guys out in 4 seconds, right?
I can't say that. We were not looking. We were hoping that it didn't go that way, that we could actually get over there, train, lose some weight over there, because I definitely had some weight to cut.
Right.
But we ended up getting it, and we made weight, and we finished it the way we expected.
Well, here's the other thing. I want you to talk to the folks at home. If you had to give advice to any amateur fighter coming into this Fighter Source tournament, whether it's this year or even in the years to come, from your experience now going from having that tough first fight to becoming world champion, what advice would you give them going through this tournament?
The advice I give going through the tournament, I mean, coming out there first tough fight, that was hard, and I just kept pushing forward. It actually made me push harder through training, because I was expecting tougher fights along the way, and it actually got easier for me. I wouldn't always expect it to go that way, but that's the way we made it happen. And just train hard. Just a big lookout. There's a lot of people watching over this, and Fighter Source definitely, they'll give you a lot of exposure.
Well, it's good to see you here. You've now turned pro. We can't wait to see what happens now that you're a professional fighter and see how high you can go. So thank you for joining me tonight. What we're going to do now, folks, is we're going to take a look back at Josh "Reckless" Mayville's journey through the 2014 Fighter Source tournament. Josh "Reckless" Mayville. He's cocky, he's confident, but Mayville has the skills to back it up. With no lack of confidence, Josh Mayville has an amazing 8-0 undefeated streak before even stepping foot inside the Fighter Source cage. A world-class caliber wrestler, simply put, Mayville is good.
There's nobody that's going to match my wrestling in this amateur tournament, no way.
We first caught a glimpse of Reckless in his hometown of Syracuse, where he represented the Syracuse Gladiators. Josh "Reckless" Mayville versus Yannick Jones. I don't think I've been more excited for an amateur bout than I am for this one right here. His first fight was his toughest, going all 3 rounds, with Mayville winning by a judge's decision. Your winner by unanimous decision, and moving on to Fresno, Josh "Reckless" Mayville. After that, Mayville began calling his shots.
You're facing Adam Vigil. Adam won by TKO.
That kid's not going to last with me.
In the Western Regionals in Fresno, Mayville went one-on-one with promising star Adam Vigil. Despite Vigil looking strong earlier in the tournament, Mayville made it look easy with a first-round submission. He taps. It's all over. Fantastic submission victory for Josh "Reckless" Mayville. Still undefeated 9-0, and it just got more reckless from there. In the national finals, Mayville wasted no time, getting a KO victory within the first 30 seconds of the fight.
Oh, he's out.
He might be out. Big punches landing. This one is all over. Knockout from Josh "Reckless" Mayville, 10-0. Reckless was going to England. You'd think things couldn't get any better. That is until Mayville topped it all by winning the World Challenge in under 4 seconds. A 4-second knockout. It says 2:56 on the clock. With his undefeated record, an impressive showing in the Fighter Source season, Mayville proved it's good to be great, but it's great to be reckless.